You are now entering the Queen Up Chronicles Talk Zone, the place where crowns are corrected, kings are supported, and the love is real.
Hold up, Jay.
Queen Up! We're moving, we're grooving, we're building.
Welcome back to Queen Up Chronicles Talk. I am Jay West, and I'm here with the amazing Mr. Levi Knowles. He is an entertainer. If you've been around Miami, you've been to Lorna's and other venues around the city, listen, you've heard this brother. Welcome, Levi.
Hey, Queen, how are you?
Oh, man, I'm always queening up. It's always time to do that.
Listen, since I've met you, you've been just that, the queen that you are. So I honor you, and I give you all your flowers because you deserve them.
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. But we got to get into it because this is about you today. So listen, because I always wonder how people, how they discovered that they have this amazing talent given by God. When did you first know that you were an amazing singer?
Well, growing up, my family on both sides can sing. Got a lot of singers in my family, and we have a like a little joke that we go around and say that if you can't sing or if you don't play an instrument, you're not a part of our family. Because literally everybody can sing. And so my sisters actually started off singing a lot, and I would play the drums because growing up, that was the first thing, that I got on, and that was where my excitement came. So I would play the drums a lot in church, and my sisters would sing.
Okay.
And then it was a day where because we grew up in a family church, small family church.
Okay.
And it was one of those Sundays where a lot of our family members were out and they were traveling and different things. And so my dad put a mic by the drums.
Okay.
And he was like, I want you to sing with your sisters.
Okay.
And then that's when they really, it was like, oh wow, Levi actually sounds good.
Okay. Oh wow.
Yeah.
That is amazing. Do you play any other instruments, Levi?
Yes, I play. I'm a drummer. I also play guitar as well. And then I play a little piano as well.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
nice. Yeah, you are truly an entertainer. Okay. When I said that, I took it a little lightly, but I hear you. I hear what you're doing. So listen, I'm going to tell you my favorite song. Okay, I've been cheating a little bit on my other songs, but my favorite song is "Leaning on Your Love." I gotta listen to that. I'm telling you, I got that on repeat.
Yeah, "Leaning on Your Love" was a song that was written, and it just, we really needed it at the time. It was COVID at the time was just breaking out. It was so strong, and everybody was separated, and we had to social quarantine and social distance and everything. And that song, it was God gave it to me, of leaning on your love, just depend on God even in the midst of turmoil and controversy and fear, because a lot of people was afraid for their lives. And it was just, I just wanted to spread that message to God. We're leaning on your love. We're leaning. We know that you love us. We know that you'll never forsake us. And at the end of the day, God, we're leaning on your love, that you'll get us through this situation. We lost a lot of loved ones. We lost some friends. We lost some coworkers. We lost some associates. But at the end of the day, we're still here, and we're here for a reason. And so that's what the song was all about. It was just to spread that message of faith, of encouragement, of keep pushing, keep going, don't stop, and that's what it was about.
And I truly believe it. You really captured that message in the song. And like you said, during COVID, it was a very trying time, a very devastating time. So the only person we had to lean on was God, right? That's the only person we had to lean on. Right. So we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we're going to play a little snippet from your video. But can you hit a few notes before we go to commercial break?
Yeah. I'm leaning on your love, no matter what I'm going through. I'm leaning on your love.
All right, listen, y'all heard it here. Mr. Levi Knowles is live and in character, honey, okay? So listen, I am Jay West. This is Queen Up Chronicles Talk, and we'll be right back. Listen to Leaning on Your Love.
My back was against the wall, no one to turn to. Don't know what tomorrow's gonna bring, so I'm leaning on your love.
Welcome back to Queen Up Chronicles Talk. I am Jay West, and I'm still here with the fabulous, amazing entertainer that is Levi Knowles. So I hope y'all enjoyed that video, Leaning on Your Love. Listen, you got to go listen to it. You got to put it on repeat like me. I promise you, you will love it. All right. So listen,
Thank you all in advance.
Right. So listen, we talked about you playing instruments as well as singing. Amazing. Mm-hmm. So how difficult is it to do both, like to play the instrument and sing?
Well, I've been doing it since a child. I was forced to do it.
That's why you say forced.
I was definitely forced to do it because the funny thing about the situation was I always just wanted to play drums. That's the only thing I wanted to do. I thought that was cool, and I would let my sisters sing. And then, anytime a person didn't show up or anything like that, my daddy would always put a mic by me and I would have to sing and play.
Okay.
And I didn't think singing was cool till I got to high school. Oh. And it was take your child to work day.
Okay.
And I just so happened to be walking around with my dad. And my dad worked at my high school. And so I was walking around with my dad.
Okay.
And all of the girls that I liked in high school was in the chorus room. That started my singing career. That's when I started singing. Okay. All the girls that I liked was in the chorus room. I was like, oh, this where y'all at? Oh, okay. You can't stop me from singing after that.
Such a guy.
Everywhere. Yeah, I sung everywhere. You couldn't stop me from singing. I was singing in the hallway. Yeah. I was singing in the chorus room, in the band room.
Yeah.
I was playing sports and singing. Yes. I was on the court, on the basketball court, singing.
Wow. Singing. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you can stop me from singing. Wow. I've been singing ever since. So
you were motivated by the girls to start singing, huh?
Yeah, literally. So
I'm gonna tell you. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, a woman loves a man who can sing. Okay, yeah. but you learned that in high school, so you already know that's a fact.
Yeah, they started liking me after that. They started ignoring the fact that my head was bigger than my body and stuff like that. So I became this cool kid that knew how to sing. And
oh, wow.
So they didn't.
So the moral of the story is that you started singing. And did you get the girl that you wanted?
No.
What?
I sure didn't. And the crazy thing, once she found out I could sing, mm-hmm. she started liking me. Okay. But at that point, I didn't want her no more because I realized the only reason why you like me is because I can sing. So at that point, it was like, gone. Go ahead on. Go ahead on.
But listen, but talk more about the challenge of singing and playing an instrument at the same time. That's because I've heard a couple of musicians say that it's very challenging.
Well, the benefit that I had was starting on drums. Mm-hmm. When you start on drums, you're very big on rhythm and you're big on patterns.
Okay.
And so what happens is when you branch off to a guitar, when you branch off to piano, when you branch off to anything else, you still have that beat in your head because you think like a drummer.
Okay.
So that's what keeps your timing. Okay. So when you're playing the guitar, you're playing the piano, whatever the case may be, you still have that beat in your mind, which causes you not to go off when you're singing.
Okay.
So I would tell anybody who's actually trying to do it, if it's not drums and singing, what they would need to do is get that rhythm right first, that tempo. Get that tempo right first.
Yeah.
So then that way you can build on top of that with the melodies and the sounds of whatever you're playing and whatever it is that you're singing.
Okay. Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. So they're getting a little musical tutorial right here on Queen Up Chronicles Talk. See, we give it all to them, okay? That's what we do. So Levi, when you write your songs, because you are a fabulous songwriter, where does your motivation to create your songs come from?
It comes from experience. It comes from what's going on around me. Just stories and different things that I get and different things that I'm going through, as well as the people that are connected to me. And so anything that I write usually is encouragement or something of me pushing through the circumstance of what I'm going through. I wrote a song that's going to be coming out soon. I'm actually still recording it, and we're still fine tuning it.
Okay.
But it's See Me Through, and it basically says, yeah, the song, the words basically say, it seems the road ahead is too hard for me to see, but I know there is someone that cares and loves me. He looks beyond my faults, and he saw my every need. And that's why I give him praise, honor, and glory. That's one of the lyrics of the song.
Oh, wow.
And so just to think about that, like, only you, Lord, can see me through, and I'm depending on you,
Yes.
And so in any circumstance, in any situation that we go through, no matter how hard it seems, no matter how bad it looks, I'm depending on you to see me through. So that's the song that it should be out very soon. I'm just recording and getting right.
Listen, that sounds like it's gonna be another one of my favorites. Okay. I love it. And how could I have forgotten about Follow You? I'm telling you, that's on repeat too. It's definitely on repeat. But I need you one more time, because I want to play can we get a little snippet of the Love video? Do you think we can share that with the viewers? Is that okay?
Oh, absolutely.
All right. So but before we go now, you got to do something for me. I need you to go ahead and hit that one more time. Love for the people.
Love, a word that comes and goes, though few people really know what it means to really love somebody. Oh, love, though the tears may fade away, I'm so glad your love will stay, because I love you and you show me, Jesus, what it really means to love. Love.
And we love you, Levi. I'm just letting you know that. Listen, y'all heard it right here. See, this is what we do on Queen Up Chronicles Talk. We have live performances from entertainers, celebrities, and all of that, right? But stay tuned. Pay attention to the video. It's love. Hey, you got to copy it. You got to listen to it. And we'll be right back with more Levi.
Talking about love, everlasting, unconditional.
Welcome back to Queen of Chronicles Talk. I am Jay West, and I'm here. I know y'all enjoying this interview. Y'all have had a live performance. Now you've seen 2 videos, okay? All right, you have Leaning on Your Love, right? And we also listen to Love. Honey, ain't nothing greater than love. Listen, so y'all got the new single coming out that you just shared, the exclusive, only right here on Queen of Chronicles Talk. And what other singles can my viewers listen to right now that you have?
Right now, if you look up Levi Knowles on all digital platforms, we have Follow You, which was first, You Saved Me, which was second, and the award-winning single, Leaning on Your Love.
Yes.
Leaning on Your Love. And then for Sincere, look us up. We have plenty of albums from Soul of Future Worship. We have covered Fantasy from Earth, Wind, and Fire. We have LOVE available. Another single that is amazing is Win as well. And you can follow us. Again, you can follow me at Levi Knowles 0101 on Instagram, Levi Knowles on Facebook, and get all of your songs, get all your favorites.
Exactly. Well, all of them, listen, I'm locked in. So listen, y'all heard it here. You know how to follow him, how to contact him. Listen, streaming on all musical platforms. So listen, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your time. Listen, thank you so much. And keep doing what you're doing. And I wish you, and I'm praying for so much more success for you.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for staying tuned in the Queen of Chronicles Talk. I hope you enjoyed entertainer, performer, musician, Levi Knowles. I have more great content coming up for you, so stay tuned.
Levi Knowles is also a member of the group Sincere. They are a Grammy-nominated group, and their new single is available on all musical platforms. It's titled Love, Love, Love.
Welcome to Queen Up Chronicles Talk. I am Jay West, and I'm here with the CEO, operating owner of Venue on 6. Oh, you gotta love the name. Hello, Kalys.
Hey, girl.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing amazing. Thank you so much for joining us for this discussion.
Yes.
So, girl, Venue on 6. Tell me exactly what does that entail? What is that about?
So we are a 3,000 square foot multi-use event center in Tampa, located in the heart of Ybor City. We're right in the historic district, and we host a plethora of events, including weddings, baby showers, bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs, repasses, corporate events, corporate trainings, anything that you can think of that you need a space and you need to fill it. That's who we are.
And you're in the heart of Ybor City, girl. You know, I love Tampa. You know, that was my second home for a little short period of time. So I love Tampa, and I'm very familiar with Ybor City. And that's a really an entertainment area. So putting a venue there was like the perfect idea. What motivated you to start this type of business, though?
Well, I have been in the entertainment industry since I was 18. I worked at a club as a door girl. And then I made my way inside, and I worked as just like that. We used to have a desk at the entrance for some reason outside the door girl. Yeah. And then I was kind of used to help with promotion. And then eventually later on in my 20s, I became a bartender. And then after being a bartender, I became a strip club manager, bar manager of a strip club. Okay. And I loved it. I loved talking to clients. I loved helping book birthday parties. I love doing all that kind of stuff. Okay. And then I went to my brother's baby shower with my mom, and the event space that we were in, it fit 50 people. It was maybe less than 1,000 square feet. Okay. And they were booked for the year. And I'm like, really? We could do this. Like I said to my mom, I said, we could have an event space. We could do something like this. Right. And then we kind of tabled the idea. And then, I went home to England at the end of 2019. Okay. And on the flight back, I've just felt so motivated. Yes. And almost the entire 7 hours on our return flight, we talked about opening a business. Wow. I love it. So it was born.
Okay. I love it. And so an event space is something that was kind of missing in the Tampa area.
Yeah. So a female-owned single-level event space is what was missing in Tampa Bay. Okay. Especially in Ybor City. Ybor City is a very historic district, and the type of event spaces that are down there are places that are membership only, or they are very historic, and they have so many rules, and there's so many things you can't do. Right. And there's so many moving parts and so many things that aren't allowed. Right. And I said, I don't want to be that type of event space. I don't want to be, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do that. Okay. So we allow any and everything. We allow all walks of life. When you own a business, you can't deter customers based on their personal life. So
listen, but Kalys, so you are in the greatest and the biggest growing business in Tampa and in the perfect area.
Yes, I'm so centrally located, and my event venue sits inside of a parking lot. So we have an ample amount of parking, and we don't face the main street of Ybor City. Thankfully, we face the back street, which just so happens to be 6th Avenue, which is where Venue on 6 came in.
Right. Hey, Venue on 6.
Yes.
I love it. It sounds very sexual, hun. Very sexy. Yes.
So you don't have to deal with the passerbys, the club, drunk people, because we allow 24-hour access. Oh, right. If you have liquor, you still have to abide by Florida law, but we allow 24-hour access. So we have one client who their party is from 10 to 6 a.m. once a month. Oh, wow. But they don't deal with anything that goes on the main street because I'm on the back street. Right. But the main street is a stone's throw away. Right. So exactly. I'm in the perfect location. Right. It just works.
When I visited your venue before the pivot, and we're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to talk about the pivot, right? When we come back. But when I visited your establishment, I noticed that was on the side street, so it was like off the beaten path. So that was really a perfect, like you said, the perfect area for the event space to be located. Yeah. So we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and we're gonna be right back with Kalys, the operating owner of Venue on 6, honey. Okay.
Thank you. Let them know.
Venue on 6. The name says it all. Your event can be decorated to your liking. This client had fun with their event. It's the pimpin'. Pimps up, hoes down. The elegant black, silver, and gold decor speaks volumes. And all of the ladies came dressed to impress. They were ready for the evening. Venue on 6 is available for all your questions, calls, and concerns. Venue on 6, located in the Tampa Bay area. It's the finest event space around. Check them out. Venue on 6.
Welcome back to Queen Up Chronicles Talk. I am Jay West, and I'm still here with Kalys, the operating owner of Venue on 6, honey. I just love saying that name.
I see.
Thank you for staying tuned in. We got more great information for you. So Kalys, before the commercial break, we were talking about the pivot, because we have to tell the people where it started to how it got to where it is today, because I went to the other place before the pivot. So the pivot, before you created the event space, that is Venue on 6, honey.
Yeah.
What was the business before? Let's talk about that.
So prior to being Venue on 6, I was Enjoy Your Selfie. And we were a selfie studio. We were the first in Tampa Bay. Unfortunately, we weren't the first to open, but we were the first concept in Tampa Bay. When we went home to England, I noticed everywhere you went, there was an opportunity to take a picture. Every 5-10 yards, I kept saying to my mom, take my picture in front of this, take my picture in front of this. Or we're in a restaurant. Yeah. We were in restaurants that had dedicated selfie areas with backdrops, all kinds of things. And the storefronts, everything, anything you could lay your eyes on had an opportunity for you to take a picture. So I had said to my mom, I said, it's crazy. There's nothing like this in Tampa. Tampa is not art friendly. They're not very, it's not very colorful in Tampa.
There don't need no creatives in Tampa necessarily.
Yeah, everything's very like monochromatic.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I said we should open something that would be, selfie related, or you would have a photo opportunity. And then the idea rose again because one night, it was September of 2019. I had just come home from the club. It was like 5 a.m. And I was scrolling through Instagram and I came across a selfie studio. And I was like, I've never heard this concept before. What is this? I sent it to my mom and I said, this is the business we're going to start. This is what we're going to do. And within a week, we signed our lease. And it was ours. And we got the keys on my birthday, January 2nd. And we got to work and we opened Super Bowl weekend as a selfie studio. We had 29 custom backdrops, hand created, all the artwork done by me and my mom. We worked countless nights. I'm talking, sometimes I would be in there and I'd be like, oh my gosh, I've been here for 30 hours. We were napping on the floor, all kinds of things. And we got it done. And then when we opened, there were 12 selfie studios in the entire country.
Oh, wow.
By time that summer rolled around, maybe June 2020, there were 116.
Wow. We're talking about exploded. The business exploded. But before we go to commercial, I want to talk about the event space. Let's get back to that. And I want to know, is the event space an all-inclusive space? Meaning, do you have to get a separate caterer? Do you have to get a separate decorator, event planner? Is it just the space, or what do you offer, Kalys?
So we have tiered options because we're very budget friendly. That's one of my main goals, because everybody deserves to be celebrated in whatever capacity it might be. Everybody deserves a birthday party. I've met so many people in their 30s and 40s and even older who have said, I never had a birthday party, or my parents never had time to do this for me. So their spouse or their friends, or they want to make sure their kids are having birthday parties. We've met everybody in that capacity. So we offer where you can just rent the venue. And when you rent our venue, it comes with seating for 100 and all the tables you'll need.
Okay.
But it's very standard type of furniture.
Nice.
But I do allow outside caterers. I allow outside decorators. I allow, if you're bringing your own team, by all means, but we offer in-house also. We have a preferred vendors list, caterers that we prefer to work with, that we've seen their work ethic, we know their quality, all that kind of stuff. And we have DJs, photographers, and we also, myself and my other business partner, own a decor team.
Wow.
And we do event planning and event styling, and we do your entire party from top to bottom, and all you have to do is walk through the door.
Girl, I absolutely love it. But y'all hear this queen? This queen is a Jack or Judy of all trades, okay? Booked and busy.
Yes, it has been.
Hold on. So we're going to take a commercial break because I see you scrambling around a little bit. You need to take a little break. So this is Queen of Chronicles Talk. I am Jay West, and we'll be back, and we're going to talk about the difficulty of being a female entrepreneur. All right?
Yes.
Stay tuned.
Now look at this.
Welcome back to Queen of Chronicles Talk, and I'm still here with the operating owner, Kalys, of Venue on 6 and TKO Decor, honey. She's a serial entrepreneur. But we want to talk about right now, Kalys, is the challenges, the difficulties you faced as a female entrepreneur. I know it's not easy.
It's not. So one of my biggest hurdles that I've noticed for being a female entrepreneur, especially when you have a brick and mortar, when you're in front of people, is one, people taking you seriously. So how you present yourself is everything. What you wear when you walk into a meeting is everything. And as a woman, we struggle with, is this too revealing? Is this too dressed down? Am I too dressed up? Do I wear heels? Should I wear flats? We go through all of that. Do I do my makeup? Do I not do my makeup? You know, and you also have to be very cognizant of who you're meeting. Because oftentimes when I do a walkthrough, it might just be me and two men. And then people make passes at you. When you're an attractive female in business, people want to date you because they see your strength, they see your power, your independence,
your business mind. And mind you, you are beautiful. You are very beautiful, might I add.
Thank you. So are you. Family genes.
Thank you.
But it becomes, it's discouraging at times because what ends up happening is can I cuss?
Yeah.
Okay. So you either have to be a complete bitch, like to the point that people are like, she's so mean, she's so this, because people constantly try you and people constantly discredit you, or oh, you're just a pretty girl, or you're this, or it's oh, do you have a male business partner? No. I did this on my own. I did this with two other females. Like, so it just becomes a thing, and it's like men always feel the need with female entrepreneurs to assert themselves or think that every moment is a teaching moment. But you're standing in my establishment. I didn't come see you.
Okay. And it is sad that we have to deal with those challenges. Like you said, you have to prove yourself as being a professional business owner. You have to prove yourself and say that, hey, I know my business, I understand my worth, right, and my value. And you have to also put yourself in a firm position, not trying to be pursued by your potential client. You understand? So it's so many challenges and battles that we have to deal with as female entrepreneurs. So I'm glad over the years that you've been able to manage that successfully, and you've started multiple businesses. But girl, I want you to keep going, and I want to keep supporting you and keep building. I got to come to the new event space. I haven't been there yet.
Come to Tampa. You haven't been to Tampa in so long.
I got to come. I'm going to make a trip to come. I'm going to make a plan to come very, very soon, because we're overdue.
Yes, we are.
Overdue. So listen, tell my viewers how they can follow you, how they can connect with you.
You can follow us on Instagram at Venue on 6. It is spelled VENUEON, the number 6TH. You can follow us at the same handle on TikTok, on Facebook, on Twitter, and you'll also find other business pages as well as my personal page. And you'll find my decor page, which is TKO Events 813. And really, you'll just see our growth. I try to document everything, and you'll be able to see pictures. You'll see everything you want to see.
Yeah.
You know how social media is.
Yes, you've been doing a great job of it, honey. So again, I'm praying for continued success, and I'll be up to Tampa very soon. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day.
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate you.
Yes, thank you.
So this is Jay West, and this is Clean Up Chronicles Talk. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay tuned for the next episode.